Welcome back, y'all. You ready for another interpretation? Yeah, me too. Let's see what's up. Oh, how you feeling? How you feeling today? Wow. Let's do 5, just for good measure. This is nice. This is really nice. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Justice, 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Can you really be mad? Wow. Oh. This is at the bottom of the deck. The imperfect work. If this is perfected work, this is imperfect. Wonder why that is. Guess we're gonna find out, huh? The 9 of Pentacles, that's material gain. Seems like you did perfect something. Something came out well, actually. 9 of Pentacles. And that's a Virgo. So the Virgo is like organization, focus, goal-oriented. It's 9 Pentacles. So you almost at $1. Go you. No, for real. This is nice though. 9 of Pentacles. Everything's growing. It seems like the plan is going off without a hitch. That's what it seems like. The plan is going off without a hitch. The spotlight is on you. The spotlight is on your passions. I bet it is. Because you out here getting it. You getting it like it's free, okay? That's what's up. You grew it though. And that's what that I'm seeing here is the vines. These are flowers. Flowers grow. You grew it. You tended to it. You put effort, energy, and yeah, you put time, energy, effort, focus, drive, goal. You jotted down the plan and followed it step by step. And I feel like that might be the reason why this is imperfect, because you probably didn't follow it step by step. You probably didn't know what the fuck you were doing. But you knew one thing though. You needed to get something done, something taken care of, some way to take care of you. And who's mad about that? Go you. 6 of Wands is victory. It says it right here on the card. The plan worked. Go you. For real. Go you. Do you. That's beautiful. You killed it. Rising. Like the phoenix. I'm looking at these heads. I don't know if those are phoenix. I have never seen a phoenix. Have you? I don't know. But I feel like that's where they were going with that. Rising like the phoenix. You put in strength. You put in time. Disciplining yourself. That ain't bad. You stay focused on the goal. Held tight to the goal. I'm looking at this person's hands. You got all these wands pressed in between your thumbs. That's some tight grip. That's real tight grip. Kung Fu baby strength. Like that real strength. And that's justice though. And that's, you know what? Justice is in the 3 position. It's in the 3rd spot. Justice coming from the all to balance things out. So chances are good when you were doing all this work, you might not have been seeing results because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. You knew you need to do something though, which was good. That's good. Who's mad at that, you know? And whoever is, fuck them. For real. Like, you still had a goal. You knew standing still is not the plan. Sitting on my ass ain't the plan. Like, that's not going to work. Whoever got anywhere just sitting on their ass. I'll wait. That's justice, though. And I'm seeing here this, just like in the 9 of Pentacles, here's the Venus again. So I'm looking at the balance here. Something was imbalanced, imperfect. I just keep looking at the balances, like the actual scale. Like something wasn't perfect. Not that we all need to be perfect, but I'm saying like something wasn't you needed some help. You needed some help, basically, to help you out, get you moving. You get your chariot wheels unstuck. You were stuck in the mud. You needed some help. Your chariot needed to be pushed uphill. Like your car needed to be pushed and you didn't have nobody to steer while it was in neutral. So you needed help. And here comes justice to help you and get you moving. And then the next card, Lord of Abundance. That's what's up. More flowers. And then they're the lotus flower from the dirt. How in the world do you get a lotus flower on all of that water? All of them clouds, actually. Those are clouds. Probably mist. Like Niagara Falls. That's what's going on here. A lot of happiness, a lot of balance, because here's the yin and yang again. Finally. And to top it all off, you know what you're doing. You're not, when you get this abundance and everything, obviously you have the abundance, but you're not the type of person to spend on frivolous things. You're the type of person to reinvest it and to keep growing it and growing it and growing it. Yeah. And that comes from all of the imperfections. Like you didn't know what was going on. You didn't know how to do nothing. Like all you had was a will and trying to find the way. And you found it. Like you got some help. You found it. But the imperfections taught you a lot. Oh. Imperfections taught you a lot. To get you where you needed to be when it finally happens. Because you have a lot of will and determination. And that's good. So eventually you were going to get the outcome you were looking for. But you also needed to be prepared. Because it'd be a shame to do all that work, put in all that time, put in all that effort. And then as soon as you get it, you don't know how to act with the money. You're doing too much. There was something that needed to be tamed. Probably that. doing too much, because that could be part of imperfection as well, especially as an entrepreneur or creator. Trying not to do a lot is a problem, because you're trying to get your footing, you're trying to figure out, you don't want to miss out on money, and you don't know which socket is got the electricity going through it, so you're gonna plug it in over here, plug it in over there, flip that switch. Like, but that also can cause like scatterbrain, like a whole lot of things going on. So it's teaching you a lot of things at the same time. It's teaching you, to be organized, which you learned. Obviously, you learned it. I said that in the Virgo card. The organization was what was learned. Discipline was what was learned. Here, the Leo again. That's what's up. I am clutching. This Eight of Pentacles, like, put the fucking card down. But that's good, though. To learn prudence is to learn hard work. Because once your hard work pays off, that's not winning the lottery. That's not something where you're going to be like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Nah, you ain't getting shit. Because all of this money that I had invested in this and that and this and that, I got to replenish that shit. Like, and then once that's replenished, I need to go reinvest that shit. I don't got time to be giving away cars and shit. Like, Shit. So learning along the way caused for, my hip hurts. Caused for, the Eight of Pentacles. Prudence. You know what you're doing. What I was looking at was this weird shit behind here. Like, this is, suddenly the deck turns upside down. It like, all these cards, all the good ones are upright, and then all of a sudden everything starts flipping upside down. I mean, not this, and obviously not this one, and not the Seven of Pentacles, but I mean, literally, the Four of Wands was upside down, and then literally, everything else behind it is upside down. That's crazy. Lies, magic that didn't work, weak people, trying to intervene with your strength, with your passions, trying not to get you to see things from a different perspective, trying not to fail, not to have their tower, not to have this happen. Always somebody, right? It's always somebody. Like, I literally just said this on X. I just learned what my leadership skill is. I did. I learned what my leadership skill is. It's minding my own fucking business. I wish I had a legion of followers on that. Like, leave people alone. But you always have somebody out here trying to rob somebody while they sleep. You always got somebody out here trying to mislead somebody, send somebody down the road, send somebody down the road so they can hurt themselves. Always. You got somebody in the way. Let's see what happens now. This is about to get spicy. I knew it because, like I said, all of these are upside down. The Five of Wands isn't. And so that was the one on top of the Nine of Pentacles, which, again, here we go, is somebody, Leo in your life, trying to cause strife, trying to cause duplicity, trying to run you crazy, get you to waste all your time, energy, money, and effort. You already trying to figure things out. You already don't have... Sorry, y'all. You already trying to figure things out, and you already, really are trying to get things together. And you got this person in the background looking like this. Looking crazy. Trying to cause strife. Like a straight lunatic. Straight face to you, but acting a whole lunatic in the street. Or at least that might be the way they were trying to have you looking. Like, to destroy the Nine of Pentacles. Either way, that didn't work, because we already know. First row says it was what you doing is going to lead you to success. So that tower they didn't want to happen is going to happen regardless. It's happening now because you already have the Nine of Pentacles. They can't say nothing. Like, who you mad at? Because I definitely asked who could be mad at that. Guess we know now, don't we? Whoever the Leo is, Nine of Cups in reverse, material happiness. They didn't want you to have a victory. They didn't want you to have material happiness. It's right here. I shuffled this. And not only that, all of these were upright. I don't even know how they flip like that. That is weird. Because I definitely am not flipping the deck at all. So, but whatever. The point is, they didn't want you to have success. Whatever it is you're working on, they did not want it to come to fruition. They didn't give a damn what it was. It didn't matter. They didn't want you to get it after all your hard work. They didn't care what the fuck it was. It didn't matter what it was. Period. But it isn't going to happen. Not even in their timeline. They're the ones, the sorrow is going to them. Because that's the justice. They're the only ones in sorrow. Witches deserve it. They deserve it. If that's you, you deserve that shit. Because what is this? Them knives are pointed right back at them. That's them 3 fingers pointed right back at you. Balancing it out. And I remember I was like, focused on the justice card and the balances. And now I see why. It was required. It was required. Something wasn't right. These people, these bad people, because this is not good. These are not good people. This is not good people. Because you don't wish that on nobody. You don't try to cause that in nobody's life. They out here trying to do the right thing. And because there's so many other alternatives, right? Doing drugs, trafficking people, robbing folks. Like I said, robbing people. There's always somebody out here trying to rob people while they sleep. There are alternatives. And to sit up here and try to stop somebody who's actually putting in work and trying, this is not a good person. These are not good people. Not at all. They deserve it. They deserve what they get. And they probably were getting better stuff than you. You over here working your butt off, and they over here doing all this mess, getting good stuff. You wearing the nicest clothes and getting approved for loans and all this and all that, while you over here struggling, trying to figure out where to plant your seed, where to bury your feet. I was going to say foot, and then I said feet. Either way, where to plant your roots. Because that's what you were looking for, is growth, expansion, like a tree. And they knew that. This person, this King of Cups, is mad. Because the King of Cups has a cup, but he got the grizzly on. You see his face? That's the grizzly right there. Like, look at his face. He look like he want to slap shit out that snake. The snake got the look like, nigga, I wish you. But that's 4 of Cups, though. That's stubbornness and just childishness and, being ungrateful and then it says a chariot of waters. This person always in their feelings. Always in their feelings. Because this is what this is. This is somebody in their feelings. This King of Cups, the way it looks is he's looking at the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, and the Lord of Strife. This is the balance. This King of Cups is getting the opposite end of it. Oh, and he's just now finding out about it. He's just now getting communication about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because this looks like this bird right here. Looks like these birds right here. So he's just now learning from the little birdies. Yeah, he's just now learning the truth. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the Libra, look, the Libra scale right there too, y'all. Where is it? He's just now learning of his justice. He big mad. He big mad. Wow. And then it has the Lovers in reverse. So he big mad. Lovers in the reverse on the 8 of Pentacles. That's weird. Was he trying to use love? Because it's the King of Cups. But he fake as hell. Oh, that's where the Magician in reverse came in. Okay, so yeah, it's a wrap. It's curtains for him. It's curtains for this King of Cups. There is no cup. That's why his cup is upside down. There ain't nothing in that cup. There couldn't be anything in that cup. Look at the cup in his right hand. There's nothing in that cup because he is wielding it like a weapon. It's not used for drinking. So the things that he's saying, this magic in reverse, blew up in his face. Beautiful. That's genius. So there's no lovers. There is no way to pretend like there's a lover. There's no way to pretend like that he cares. He doesn't. Girl or guy. Yeah, this is, and he see you winning, like you big winning, like all your hard work paying off. Oh, oh shit, boy, I'm telling you. Yeah, he fired up. Oh, he big fired up. Yeah. Girl, I ain't mad at him. I asked that. Who would be mad at that? I said that. And now I know. Somebody who was playing too many games, that person would be mad at that. That person is the exact person that would be mad at that. Yeah, he'd be the one good person, or she would be the one good person that would never want to be seeing you successful because they blew it big time. I'm going to wrap this up. It's already 26 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, he blew that big time. What a lame. That's what you get for being a grown-ass person and playing games. You out here gallivanting around and living a life. If I said that, I said that. Living the life, gallivanting around, doing everything under the sun, while the other person is working hard. And guess what? It paid off. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Goodness. Justice again. This is the after tarot that I'm using. So what happens after New Orleans? That's what I'm looking at here. This is the same thing. He gonna be begging. It's like that the Players Club where old girl said, you do what you gotta do, they're gonna be kissing your ass when you get done. That's what this is. These people, you see how they look? This is a nobleman and a beggar, a poor man, and they both kneeling. That's justice. Oh, man. And the Wheel of Fortune right behind it. Oh, well. But let's get back to this right here. The Three of Wands. The ships are close in. Like, he's sending the bird out, like, go find out. Like, I'm going to know how far they are by, you know, watching you, I guess. I don't know. But they coming in. Send them this message. They need to pull up at dock number 8. But this comes on top of the Five of Wands. It comes on top of the Nine of Pentacles. It didn't work. The strife didn't work because the hard work paid off. This was not easy because it was already hard trying to find your way. And then you clearly had somebody that was like spitting in your eye the whole goddamn time and trying not to see this happen. But that's okay, because on top of the Nine of Cups in reverse is this. They're going to be kissing your ass when you get through. And look at who you breaking bread with. Lord of sorrow. What were they trying to use to make you sorrowful? Passion, drugs, alcohol, late nights to keep you displaced. Not knowing what's going on, not knowing how to continue because you can't think straight. Y'all sexed up, y'all drunk, high from the night before, the night that just ended at 8 in the morning type of shit. That demon time bullshit. That's what he was trying to use against you. Or she. Because this is not... Baphomet is actually both. Female and a male. Yeah. Keep you around, they demons. Look at the demons in the background. Smiling. Watching. Enjoying the show. This was the sorrow that this person was trying to bring into your life. But the justice is that, like I said, this was the card it's on top of. This all went back to them. This is their lifestyle. How is that going to impede on you? It's not. That's your lifestyle. These are your friends. You the one sit at the club all night. You the one drink all the time and do drugs and smoke and all this. That's you. The Ace of Wands. It's the lizard for me, though. It's the lizard being cradled by this, the all. It's like the lizard climbed up this wand, put all that energy in to make it to where it's being caressed. Because that, I mean... It wanted love. It wanted to be held. It wanted to be helped. It wanted to get to a position where it was supported. And it made it. But this is what's on top of the King of Cups. Again, pissed off because all of the energy and effort worked. You got to the place where you intentionally wanted to go. The intent was there the whole time and you didn't stray from it. That's called your will, your way. And of course, the final outcome is the Emperor. That's stability. That's what stability looks like. Because this Emperor, I'm looking at the beard on this dude. Like, it's all white. So, it's not that it's going to take you that long. Because you're not going to be all 500,000 years old by the time you get to sitting on your throne. It's that he's been there a long ass time. Because that's what stability does for you. That's why this person didn't want you. The King of Cups didn't want you to have it. Because you learned prudence. This is actually on top of the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. Prudence. You didn't need a lover to do this. And that's also what it's saying. You didn't need a lover to do this. Maybe that's what the King of Cups thought. That you couldn't do this alone. But you're not doing it alone. You're sitting alone because it's your idea alone. This is your hard work alone, but nothing gets done alone. There are other people there. He just thought that you wouldn't be able to do it without him. Or didn't want to see you do it at all. Probably one or the other or both, probably. Because he didn't help. Somebody with the grizzly on like that definitely didn't help you. Definitely didn't. Definitely didn't. Definitely didn't help. So, there's that. Let's see what the angels got to say, huh? 35 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely gonna make this quick. Okay. Four of Swords. This Emperor definitely looks like he's in peace. You got peace and everybody knows it. Because there's Mercury here and there's the yin and yang again, which is balance. And it's an air card. So people know. People are talking about it. People are talking about how you got peace. How you made it to. You made it. And they're talking about how you made it to the end. You got the finish line. You did it. They talking about it. They probably can't stop talking about it. Especially this one. Especially this one. He damn sure don't want to stop talking about it. No, wait. Let me dig in the middle. Let me dig in this one. The Magician. Upright, too. Wow, it's the number 1 and the number 9. The Magician. I'm definitely going to read this one. Not that the other Angels card wasn't worth reading. But I know it's... I mean, I could go back to it. Let me go back to it and read it. So the Four of Swords is number 21. Rest and quietness. I said that. Guarded isolation. That's a good idea. Especially when around people who don't want to see you succeed. That's how you ended up succeeding. Because in these depictions, this person, these people are alone. Except for their animals, their servants. Otherwise, they're by themselves. Even this lizard is alone, except for being held up. So it's a good idea to keep it to yourself. Yeah. Keep a balance by doing that. Don't shine any light on what you're doing. Because apparently the haters is going to be standing there drooling, trying to completely slaughter everything you do. Like, I don't want to see you eat. I want to be the reason you eat. So I cannot feed you. Like, that type of shit. Like, that's a little dramatic, but was it? Was it really? God, the end of all things. This is card number 72. God, the end of all things. The last angel of the 9 angelic choirs has the important task of transmitting the impulses of the higher spirits to us by converting them into symbolic images and representations in our minds. These 10 spheres of the tree of life are the starting points of all work on the material plane. Therefore, they also represent, thanks to four centers. What? Therefore, they also represent, thanks to four centers: creative, intellectual, emotional, and material. The beginning of a new cycle, and at the same time, the death of the force imprisoned in a form. It is crucial to understand the cyclic and ever-changing nature of energy so that we do not feel deceived, disappointed, frustrated, or impatient by perceived stalled situations. Oh, wow. Perceived stalled situations, or when it is necessary to die to be reborn. So it does feel like that. I've said that in a past reading. It may feel like that when you're trying to get your footing. It can feel like you're putting in all this energy and nothing's happening. It can feel stalled out. But you have to, like I said with the prudence card, you're learning things on the way. It's not stalled out. You got to learn some stuff. Otherwise, you can't move forward. You need to, it's not, you can't move forward. It's, you need to learn some stuff in order to, when you finally get to the finish line, you're prepared. The finish line is the prepared. The finish line is, now put it all together. Like, boom. There it is. I like that reading. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But I think this is a good reading. Good job. See you later. Come back.